Oh my goodness. So I just wanted to share with you. I just went down like 4 or 5 levels of rabbit holes. Um, yeah, and it's late. And pardon my voice. I've been sick for the past week. I think I finally kicked it because I'm not dying right now. I'm not like. Ugh. Um, thank goodness. I hadn't even thought about that for a few hours. It really kind of started letting off this evening. Um, yeah, now it's late at night. Anyway, so these like 4 or 5 levels of rabbit holes. Here I am. I'm following up on networking at the 20 Books to 50K Vegas conference in November, 3 months ago, and I'm typing this email, talking to these guys that I met standing in line for a burger during our lunch break, and at this conference. Anyway, so I'm emailing these guys, and I want to talk about like, hey, we can help each other out, and maybe like I have a podcast. Maybe you could be a guest on my podcast. Maybe we can mention each other in our newsletters, and that way, like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You get exposed to my listeners, and vice versa, or whatever. And I'm like, well, I don't know how many podcast downloads I have. I don't have those statistics. And I'm like, well, why not? And so I also have the video format on YouTube. And as of right now, last month's episode has 54 views, and that's very modest. But it's not nothing, it's something. But the actual just audio, no video format of the podcast, I don't know how many downloads I have. And so my website is a WordPress site, and I'm using a plugin called Blueberry PowerPress. The PowerPress plugin makes it so that when I create a post on my blog, as WordPress is built to do blogging, when I create a post and I attach audio, it can add it to an RSS feed, and thus it is a podcast. And anyway, I'm giving you too many details. So I go into the PowerPress settings to see if I can find these statistics, or see if maybe I need to set up something. Maybe I need to pay something to Blueberry, a subscription, in order to access these statistics. I don't know. But in the PowerPress settings, I see that you can add the link to a podcast platform, and there's Spotify, and there's Apple Podcasts. Oh, and there's Amazon. And actually, I don't have the link to my Amazon podcast because, oh, you know what? Actually, this podcast isn't on Amazon Podcasts because Amazon Podcasts did not exist when I created the Grendhill Chronicles podcast. Okay, well, we can fix that. We can go ahead and put it on Amazon Podcasts right now. So I go and I create an Amazon account with my Grendhill Media email address. And Amazon says, hey, make your account more secure, add your mobile number. And I'm like, well, but my mobile number, I believe, is attached to my personal Amazon account. So, and I don't know if my Google Voice number, so maybe I just need a new Google Voice number. So I go in to see if I can get a new Google Voice number, and I could have, but I'd have to deactivate my old current one. I don't want to do that. Okay, so I break that off and I back up. And I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to type this email for networking, and maybe we can help each other out. Now, I ran down a couple of other rabbit holes when I wanted to share this with everybody. I'm like, all right, I'll do a live. Last time I went on Facebook, but that post, actually, I'll tell you right now, how many users did that post reach? Not a lot. I don't have many followers on my Facebook page. On the Grendhill Media Facebook page, scrolling down to last Saturday, doesn't take, so 6 days ago, Come on, where are the insights? I mean, it got 3 likes, and one of them was my page liking itself, and the other one was my account liking it. The third one was a family member. So, okay, post reach 8. So 8 reach on that. Vice 52 people watched my YouTube video, so I think I'm going with YouTube. So I want to go live on YouTube instead of Facebook, which is what I did last week. And I can't go live on YouTube on mobile because their rules require that I have at least 50 subscribers. And right now I have not 50. I think it's like 17. So help me out and help me like be able to go live on YouTube on mobile in the future. So as you're watching this right now, it is not live. I'm recording this on my phone, and then I'm going to upload it afterwards. So I go to my channel, and I have a whopping 18 subscribers. Anyway, so yeah, help me get 32 more subscribers so I can go live on mobile next time and get these updates pushed out a little bit faster and more easily. So anyway, so I started going down that rabbit hole, and like, okay, so if I can't go live on mobile, then I still can go live on the computer. Now that requires software that is set up to send the stream off to YouTube. So I have such a software. It's free. It's called OBS Studio. And now I start having trouble like setting up my YouTube live streaming. I've done it before, but somehow the account came disconnected, and now I can't do the live streaming from desktop either. Anyway, it's like I said on my Facebook live video last week, that you have to do a lot more than like if you're trying to be an independent author, you have to do a lot more than just write. And sometimes the rabbit holes, they multiply quickly. So, yeah, help me out. Hit subscribe. Get your friends to hit subscribe. And why not hop on over to thorn.link/Grendhill/newsletter and subscribe to that also, because there's going to be a new newsletter issue coming out next Wednesday, the 15th. Because that's what I decided I'm doing, the 15th. Even though that's not exactly the center of February, because there is an even number of days in February. So anyway, yeah. We'll see you next time.